Hi, Stapel here. Let me speak about refugees. How should I put it? I've not welcomed refugees at the train station with banners and stuff like that. I've not been there to welcome them with water, food and hygiene products. I'm not the one who works on a daily basis with refugees. Sometimes I help my landlady or a friend of mine teaching them the German language. I've been at a party with some of them and I played football with those refugees. But as I said, I'm not involved with them on a daily basis. I never had a problem with the refugees that I am in contact with, neither the ones I dealt with on a, for lack of a better word, professional basis, nor the ones I met on the streets. I have no problem with multiculturalism. I think that having people from other countries and cultures around you can only enrich yourself. But I'm also not blind. If you have 1 million people, you will get criminals. Not even terrorists, just garden variety criminals. And I know that religion influences your culture, and that people who come from an Islamic influenced country may have problems in a Christian influenced country. Some systems work differently, and for example tech products are different. They have sometimes other letters and speak different languages. So I'm not delusional. Integrating refugees in Germany is hard work and needs a lot of time. And it is not done if you just make it comfortable for them or just make them feel welcome. What I do object to is the covering up of crimes they do. Most of them are adults and they are responsible for their crimes. The second thing I object to is the hatred towards them. Some of them come here because of war. They do not want to die. I can understand that. Some of them are here for economic reasons, fleeing poverty, and guess what? I can understand that too. And yes, I know that the first ones are real refugees and the other ones are just immigrants. So I laid out my personal experience and I'm fully aware that they do not match with the statistics and what you would expect. If you have 1 million people coming in, you will get criminals. I haven't seen any crimes. I know that there are people who are refugees who do not respect our culture. I know that there will be some in 1 million people. I haven't seen that. But in 1 million people there have to be people like this. But some of them are really fleeing war, and as I said, I can understand that you do not want to die, and I can understand that you flee poverty, and I'm willing to accept refugees in our country if they stick to our laws and our culture. It is a process, but well, not knowing our culture and not knowing our laws is not an excuse. We have a German term for that: Unwissenheit schützt vor Strafe nicht. Not knowing the laws does not prevent you from being punished. That is a rough translation. So after I have laid all of this out, I want to talk about two things that have been repeated again and again. In the second video, I will talk about Cologne and the feminist reaction to it and the reaction of the refugees that I'm in contact with and so on. So, the first thing is the question, why do they have smartphones? If they are poor or were fleeing war, why do they have smartphones? Actually, every time I hear this question, I want to facepalm myself. If I want to leave my home country to another country with different letters and different languages, I would want to have something to translate. If I am in a foreign city, I would like to have something to navigate. If I am alone, I would like to keep in touch with my family and friends who were maybe unable to flee or choose to stay. I can do all that with a smartphone. And maybe they just bought the smartphone before there was war. The second thing is, okay, there's war in Syria and these are young men. Why are they not fighting? I refused to go to the military because I did not want to learn how to shoot and kill people. I did my civil duty. I grant the right to choose not to kill other people to everyone. Actually, it is pretty weak, in my opinion, to try to shame someone because they do not want to kill. They have on the one side ISIS and on the other side Assad. Both are not very great options.